Hey guys, so I am here with a really quick first impressions on the new Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. So I picked this up at Target for around $8, and when I saw it, I'm like, let me try it out. I mean, you can't beat it for the price. And this palette came in two different shades. They had a light to medium and a medium to dark, and I picked up the medium to dark. This palette came with 3 different powders. It has your contour powder, your sculpting powder, and your highlighting powder. And I also like the fact that it comes with a little picture tutorial at the top telling you where to put each shade. To be completely honest, I did not expect much of this palette. I thought that the contour shade was gonna be kind of chalky and ashy. You know, when you get into those really deeper contour shades, they can look a little gray on the skin. I thought the sculpting shade would be kind of like blah, but I only picked it up for the highlight because it looks super gorgeous. This palette is also great for beginners if you're just getting into makeup and you kind of want to play around a bit without having to spend too much on contour powders, highlighting powders, sculpting powders. You pretty much get all that you need for your powder products in this one palette. So I can't really complain about it. I mean, for the price point, I think it's a great product, and I'm actually really impressed with the quality of them as well. The highlight is gorgeous. I mean, super pretty for deep skin. The contour shade, which is what I was kind of like on the fence about, it's the perfect reddish brown color. I thought it was going to be more ashy, but this is so pretty to kind of warm up the face. And the sculpting powder is good for setting your highlighted areas. I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark. It looks close to my skin tone, but once you put it on the skin, it is slightly lighter. So I really love that powder for just kind of setting a really natural highlight for every day. So that is about it. I can't really say any bad things about this palette. The only thing I can say is that it may be a little powdery when you dip it into the palette. You lose a little bit of the product, but that's about it. I mean, for the price point, I still feel that you can get a lot of use out of this palette, and I recommend it. The medium to dark palette, I would say, is great for skin tones NW40 to like NW50. Anything darker than that, the only thing I would say is that the contour shade may be more like a blush versus a contour. But other than that, if you guys can find this palette in your local drugstore, go ahead and snatch it up. I'm pretty sure you'll like at least one shade in this palette. So that is about it. I'll leave more details on my full face product regimen in the description box. Hair info will also be below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye. Starting with the sculpting shade, I'm going to set all of the areas where I highlighted under my eye, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead area, and my chin. For my contour, I'm going to go in on the hollows of my cheeks, and then I'm going to bring a little bit more color back to my face around the forehead area. Now I'm going back in with the sculpting powder, and I'm just going to highlight underneath the contour just to make my contour pop a little bit. For my favorite part, I'm going to take the highlighting powder and I'm going to highlight on the highest point of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, pretty much all over my face because I went a little crazy with this highlighting powder. It's so pretty, and that completes this look.
Je te vois, et je vois cette lumière.